Yeah, so the House settlement, and some of you probably are closer to it than others, but it's on our minds constantly. And we have conversations about the House settlement, preparing for the House settlement, how we will change things operationally, what we need to change if it's approved. So the way it's currently laid out is it's set to have the final hearing by Judge Wilkin, the U.S. District Court judge, at 10 a.m. on April 7th. That she will either approve it or comment on it. I think the expectation by many is that it will be approved. Should it be approved, and we have a plan in place to be prepared if it is improved, we absolutely will meet the cap. We think the House settlement, although it's not a cure-all, it's not a solve for everything in college sports, and I think we firmly believe that we still need the support of Congress, and we're very involved in those efforts. And I was in Washington a few weeks ago with Father Bob, our president, and we met with Senator Booker, we met with Senator Cruz, had conversations with the team in Senator Coon's office, had time with Senator Cantwell, and Senator Young, our own Indiana senator, has been such a great resource for us. But we will obviously participate in the House settlement. We will hit the cap. We want to continue to be very aggressive in what we do in Notre Dame athletics. And while we're still in the process of figuring out percentages and dollar amounts, the initial cap, we believe, will be slightly less than $22 million. It'll be probably $20.5 million. There's an automatic 4% escalator and then a series of look-in periods for that number to change. No secret, a large portion of that will be dedicated to football. That's important to us. I think you'll see that across the nation. And, again, we're going to be strategic. We're going to be aggressive. We think that compensation in a smart, strategic way is proper and benefits our student athletes. And so, again, we think this is a positive step should it get approved, and we think it will create some stability. But we still think it's not a cure-all, it's not a total solve.
And with the news on Marcus's contract, is there any special language or a clause as it pertains to either the NFL or perhaps Ohio State University?
So for me, and in the conversations I had with Father Bob and John Viemeyer, the chair of our board of trustees, it was easy. And to Marcus's credit, every conversation I had with him about the future and his future here, it was never about him. It was always about the program. It was always about his assistant coaches, making sure that we would have the resources to keep and to attract the very best assistant coaches in the country. And you think about the team that he has assembled, it's just a wonderful team, and the culture that he has created with the student athletes, with the coaching staff, it's special. I think we have a ton of momentum, and I know it's a long-winded answer to your question. The question is no, there are no carve-outs specific to either of those that you mentioned, the NFL or any other colleges.
Third row on